Hi there guys. Wow, what shock. That came from nowhere. After a week of speculation, Blizzard have decided to announce Expansion 6 at Gamescom. This is a huge change compared to the normal kind of roundabout thing we get this time of year where we have to wait for BlizzCon for the announcement of the expansion. So this video's kind of come out quite quickly. I've put my thoughts together, and what I've come up with is the top 5 things that I want to see in the new expansion. Obviously, disclaimer, this is obviously my opinion. Yours will obviously vary differently. Without further ado, let's get on with it. Number 5. New race or class. Something I felt was missing from Warlords of Draenor was a new playable race or class. This is the first time in an expansion that this had happened. And with an expansion without either, I think it's time for something new to master. The addition of Death Knights was a little rocky due to how overpowered they were, but over the course of the expansion, things were smoothed out and they became a lot more balanced. Just as how monks were introduced in Mr. Pandaria, they seem to be a lot more balanced from the off. I think Blizzard have learned, or should have learned, a lot from these previous 2 classes, and anything added new should be, I say should be, nicely balanced to complement the other classes already established in the game. As for races, that's anyone's guess. People ask for anything from Murlocs to Tuskars to bloomin' Corgis. Number 4. Class changes. Before any new class can be added, the current ones need to be looked at. This is tricky, as some people will see any changes to their class as pure blasphemy. But some things that come to mind are changing of hunter specs to make them feel more unique, and the further decluttering of the shaman spells. Although I'm sure you could probably think of something that you would like to change for your class. Number 3. A new setting. There's apparently so much of Azeroth left to explore, having to go to another dimension of Draenor that may or may not have any effect on our own reality, and all that confusing, wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey story stuff. The Draenor zones, while nostalgic, also felt familiar, which was a problem in that this wasn't a new place to explore. So a new, unexplored region of Azeroth with real danger is a must in the new expansion. Number 2. More varied endgame content. Raiding is awesome, but with it being the only real activity to do at endgame, it gets really old quickly. Garrisons made the game feel a lot more claustrophobic, and the reps at dailies seemed like an afterthought. So please, let's just have a real reason to go onto our characters when we aren't raiding and go out to explore the new world that we're going to be given. And number 1, more story. This one is really important to me. Stories in games is one of the reasons that I play them. And one of my major complaints about Warlords of Draenor was the lack of reason to be doing any of the Apexis grinds or the factions. Very little story was pushed, and the story we did have was so convoluted that it required you to either be a complete lore nerd, or it was made up by a dedicated group of typewriter monkeys.
The laws of probability and chance indicate that if an infinite number of monkeys are given typewriters and allowed to peck away for an infinite time, they will eventually produce all the world's great literature. But in the process, we find monkeys, like humans, also turn out quite a bit of absolute junk.
Please, for the love of God, Blizzard, let's have some justification for the faction grinds and quests that we're going to be doing. Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for new videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Also, you can check me out on social media, links are in the description below. See you soon!